Hello, John Morgan here, and I wanted to answer some questions about capos. I've had a number of people who they go, I see capos, I know I'm supposed to have one. What's that all about? There are a lot of different kinds of capos. Basically, it's a little metal device, typically metal. It can be made out of plastic or various things. And this one has a spring. I've got other kinds here. This one has a spring, but it's a different sort of spring. Again, you would squeeze that, put it on the neck, and it changes the length of the strings. Typically, the strings will run from the nut all the way down to the saddle. When you put a capo on, it changes the beginning point, or what we might say the head of the strings. I believe the word capo is an Italian word. It's probably pronounced capo, capo, head. The capo of a family is the head of a family. Capo is probably an Americanized version of that. So we would just change the head or the starting point of the strings when we put a capo on. Let's see, I got another kind here. This type is like a little strap. The flat part goes on the neck. You wrap it around, put this in. I'm doing it exactly so you can't see it. But the strap comes across the neck, holds it on here. Kind of an old-fashioned one. And there's a variety of different ones. This one has a little thumb screw. You put the flat part on the neck, you tighten it down, so it'll hold the strings firmly. For example, here, see, too loose. I tighten it a little bit. So it has about the same tension as if you were barring a chord. And that's really what it does. It allows you to take the chord forms you know, G, C, D, E, A minor, what have you, and play them in a different location on the neck. Here's one of my favorite little capos. I've got it in two different colors. This guy is green, although you can't see it unless the light's shining through. His nose is green. I have another one that's orange, which is really nice. And it works with a cam. You close that and it tightens it up, just like this. So if I put this capo on the 3rd fret and I play what appears to be a G chord, it's not really a G, it's now a B flat. Now the form, one of the strengths of the guitar is the ability to get our hands in a particular shape and move that shape around and create different chords with that. When we put the capo on, that lets us have a different starting point and therefore changes the pitch or how high or low the sound of a chord is. So my hand looks like it's playing a G form, but in reality it's a B flat. I've capoed at the 3rd fret. My root note of this G form is B flat, therefore a B flat chord. E flat, when I play a C, it's really an E flat. It looks like a C, feels like a C, it's an E flat. D is an F, so instead of playing G, C, D, I'm playing B flat, E flat, F. Now that comes in handy in a variety of different ways. Sometimes vocally, our vocal range, we may need to change the pitch of a song so that it'll fit our vocal range better. For piano, some of the flat keys like F or E flat or A flat lay out pretty well for keyboard players, so they like songs in those keys, but they're really a pain for us because they would involve a lot of bar chords unless we use a capo. So it really helps us. But another reason why a person might want to use a capo, Here Comes the Sun is a song a lot of people know and love. So it sounds perfectly wonderful right there in the key of D, but George, for whatever reasons, I don't know if it was for his vocal range, but I'm guessing it was probably to capture a little brighter sound of the guitar. He put the capo on the 5th fret, played the same D chord, G, A. So I'm playing familiar chord shapes, but up here it's a little brighter, a little higher, a little more mandolin-like, you might say. So those are some ways the capo can help us to play with other instruments that like playing in flat keys, to adjust for our vocal range to a pitch that fits our voice, and then simply to brighten up the sound of the guitar. I have a sheet that I can send you if you send me an email and ask for it, john@morganguitar.com, that tells you if you put a capo on the first fret and you play a G chord. I see people are calling already. It's a little form that would tell you what chord you're actually playing when you put a capo on. So feel free to send me an email, John at Morgan Guitar. Calls are coming in. I'll go get that first order right now. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.